morning. I wanted to welcome you to English 1301. I want to give you a brief overview of the course, and then I want to go into week one and what all is going on for week one. Week one is a very busy week. It literally is the busiest week in the course. So if you can survive week one, you have got a good chance of making it to the end of the course. Just as a reminder, a mini-mester does have to include all of the major writing assignments and skills to develop as a regular 16 week. So if you have less than about 40 hours a week to work on this class, you might struggle a bit. But if you start in content and you go over to the overview section, this is where I've uploaded the syllabus. So you can download it here. On the very last page of the syllabus, it goes over some due dates. So you can kind of plan the stuff that you have to do. You can see here that the first week is very busy. I will upload assignments throughout the semester into content, so that's always the place to go for me. Here in the FAQs section, I have frequently asked questions document you can look through. Here in grammar references, I have several videos and links to things about grammar. In this course, I don't have time in 3 weeks to go over grammar in depth, but I will refer you back to these throughout the term, so this is where they're located. Unit 1 is week 1, and it starts on Monday the 17th and it goes to the 23rd. Just as a heads up, you do have a full 3 to 5 page essay due on the 23rd, but I'll go into that in more detail in just a moment. Units 2 and 3 are not complete yet, so don't look at those yet. They should be complete by about Wednesday or Thursday, so you'll be able to look ahead with no problem. If you go to Unit 1, we're going to start with writing, technically speaking. So this is a discussion board where we're getting to know each other. It lasts for 2 days, and it's not graded, but I would like to see you actually sign in. If you don't sign in, I will have to drop you from the course due to requirements of the school. Here I've given information on how to purchase the e-textbook. So the textbook is online, and this is the access code. If you have the code with the textbook itself, this last bit, this KM148S, is the identification code for Pearson. This e-textbook has updated to the 4th edition, so it is slightly different than the 3rd edition. So it's not going to exactly match up if you buy the textbook in the bookstore. So I recommend only buying the e-textbook. If you have problems, I've given you some links here to Pearson to help you with that. The e-textbook receipt. I need to see that you've purchased the e-textbook and you're not just relying on the free version for the first couple weeks. So that is going to count as an assignment grade, a quiz grade. So please upload a screenshot of your receipt there. Also, in Unit 1, we go into writing, technically speaking. So this page will load. It gives you instructions on what to read first. I will warn you, there is about a chapter a day plus a quiz, and later in the week there's discussion boards. So all of these will walk you through what you need to do for the week and how to kind of get yourself acclimated. I've also given you a template here for MLA, and then there's an MLA practice quiz here for you to complete by the 18th. The next thing you need to do is move on to thesis statements, introductions, and conclusions. Oh my! And this is this first link here will give you an idea of what we have to do, and these for the first week pretty much go day by day. So it tells you again which chapter to read, and there's an online quizzes involved in that, so make sure that you are accessing the course through the online ebook. And then I've got some videos here for you to view. You'll also have a discussion board topic that will start on the 17th when class starts, and then it will conclude, it's all due by the 19th. You also have a thesis statement quiz. The next section will be summaries, paraphrases, and quotations, and following the same guidelines of the previous ones, if you click here, you'll get the idea of everything that you're doing, the chapter with the quiz inside, watching the video, and this is the article you'll need for that discussion board. And when this is black right now because it's not available until the 17th, so it'll make more sense, but here's where you find the actual article. The next section is establishing credibility as a writer, and we're going to look here at critical reading and logical fallacies. And one of the best ways to look at logical fallacies is through Monty Python, because everybody likes to laugh. So this discussion board will be due on the 21st, so it opens on the 17th. Everything for the week opens on Monday, so you are welcome to work ahead. This area is kind of complicated, I will warn you. Set aside some undisturbed time to kind of really get through it. And then this section where it says pulling Unit 1 together, this is one I want you to look at immediately, because although it's pulling everything together, there's also an essay due. So if you look through my syllabus, you will see that peer review is a huge part of the essay component in this course. Taking part in a peer review is worth 30% of your essay's grade, and it's also worth 5% of your overall course grade. So if you click here to the importance of grammar, this is the actual assignment, the actual essay. So you get an introduction to it, and then a video, and then down here is all the specifics about the essay. But I really want you to look at these dates because they do overlap some of the ones that I just went over for the other sections in this unit. You have to have your best draft of Essay 1 turned in by Thursday the 20th. What you'll do is you'll upload it to a Dropbox. It's called the Best Draft of Essay 1 Dropbox. And then I will assign you to a peer review group. And then you'll take part in the peer review. And then you'll re-upload the essay so that your group mate can make the changes. And then your final essay is due Sunday the 23rd. So it is really fast. So let's talk a little bit about the peer review. I am very particular about the peer review, and I have a video about how you would actually go through a content peer review. You will be put in groups of 3 or 4, and I will assign you to those groups, and I will tell you which peer review to do on which paper. Everyone will do a content peer review, and everyone will do a grammar peer review. And this is very important because I want people to look specifically at the content, and then I want people to separately look at grammar and MLA formatting. So here is a video on how to do the content, and then you can see down here is a video on how to do the grammar. And this is the actual worksheet for each one. You will upload your completed worksheet and the paper you reviewed in 2 places. One will be here in this Dropbox so that I can see it, but then you'll also have to upload it into your group locker where your group mates can see it. And you have to do both. That part will make a little bit more sense later in the week when I send you the email. And then here on the 23rd is where you upload your final essay. Here at this point, I have got just a discussion board for any questions you have about this unit. So it's something that is I'll be checking throughout the week. So if you have questions about Unit 1, put it here. That'll also give your classmates an opportunity to discuss any of their questions, or maybe even answer some of yours, and that way you're not only relying on an email back and forth to me. So let me know if you have any questions. Bye.